Hello, everyone. Welcome to Menhera Monday. This is your host, Exhibit A, wishing you a very happy Menhera Monday. How are we all doing today? How we all doing? Hello, Moxie. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello, Zana. Hello, Toy Box. Hello, Lily. Hello, Nate. How we all doing today? Doing good? We all having a good time? We're here. We're living in the world. We're having a good time. What are we all talking about today? The crime I would commit is keeping a streamer from starting the stream because I'm selfish. Oh, I wonder who would do that. I wonder. Doing good, glad to hear that. Doing the best as you can. All you can do is your best. Hello, Bonnie Bunny, bulletproof bish. Alright guys, so this week's question was, if you could get away with a crime, which one would it be? You know, because in this world we have laws that stop us from doing things. And you know, there's a lot of situations where we avoid doing things for moral reasons, but there's also a lot of situations where the law is the only thing stopping us. You know, there's a lot of things where if they weren't illegal, we would do them. So, I'm just wondering, what's that for you guys? What's a crime you'd commit if you could do it? If you could get away with it? If you were guaranteed to not get in any trouble? There's a lot of things you could choose from. Things that would benefit you, that would get you ahead of people in life, get you a lot of money. Maybe we even have a few answers that are very devious. We'll just have to see. To see what's on everyone's minds. Alright. Let's read out one of these. Let's get this up. One sec. Can't forget the past. You can't forget love and pride. Because of that, it's killing me inside. Alright. Okay. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Any crime to do with cock. Written by Zana. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You don't have a very good selection of crimes there. Those are, maybe don't commit those ones. Those aren't very good. Maybe don't. Baki wants this song to play at his funeral. Okay. Really? I mean, it actually would be like the original version of the song from, that they play in Evangelion. Would actually be very fitting for a funeral. It would be. Why doesn't morality equal legality though, and should it? Why should something be morally wrong just because the government doesn't want you to do it? The government can not always have your best interests at heart. If the government says it's illegal to wear yellow hats on Sunday, why should you not wear yellow hats on a Sunday? That's stupid. Baki will put the fun in funeral. Yeah. Putting the fun in funeral. Yep. Oh, toys at work. Can't be active, but you're listening. That's alright. Based in True Zibbit. Coming from Prague. I don't know if I want Prague agreeing with me when I say that legality and morality are not the same thing. He's gonna take that to slightly different places, I think. Alright. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? I did commit a crime, and I did get away with it. The first job I ever worked, I had hundreds of dollars withheld from me in overtime. It was a small company with no accountability, and after months of seeking compensation with no response, I would occasionally sell their product for cash, not ring it up, and pocket the cash. I stole less than I was owed, but I stole nonetheless. Written by Toybox. JK Anonymous. Oh, I guess it's not I guess it's not Toybox, I guess, actually. Um, right, well, they literally didn't pay you the money you were owed. That's not really that. That's they deserved that. That's very much, yeah. It is what it's whatever. Who's gonna care about that? Um, I mean, who here is gonna care about that at least? Alright, let's put on new music because the music has ran out. Um. Alright, let's put on some Animal Crossing music. That's what we normally do. Here we go. Wait, you guys can't hear it. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Animal Crossing music. Let's go, guys. Alright. Yo, guys, this is some really good Animal Crossing music, guys. What the fuck? Holy shit. That's crazy. I don't remember. I remember this from Animal Crossing. That was... Oh, wait. Apparently that's not from Animal Crossing. One sec. Alright, there we go. Alright. Sid is secretly trying to get a confession out of us so he can report it to the FBI. Yeah, basically. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. It would suggest a zombies on your lawn kind of background music. I don't know, zombies on your lawn. Well, I mean, if I could get a whole playlist of those kinds of songs, sure, but I don't know if I could. I think I'd only get like one. I only know that one song. Hello, Belle. Welcome. Alright. Let's read out the next one here. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Kicking the shit out of my bully who made me almost committing self-delete in high school. That's all. Kind of off topic, but I felt like I should bring it up. Committing self-delete isn't the solution, so if you're struggling with those thoughts or feelings, please talk to someone you trust because you're not alone. Written by Riku. Yeah, no, fair enough. If you could get away with beating up the person who bullied you to the point of almost suiciding, then that makes sense. That makes sense you'd want to do that. Beat the hell out of him. I guess a lot of... Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of people would want to get revenge on, like, people from their lives, probably, if they could get away with things. But... I think that's what the Purge is for, as well. What are you guys doing during your next Purge? You guys excited for the next Purge? Moxie is here. My February mongoose. My February mongoose. What? That's a new term. Thought the purge was imaginary? No. It's coming up now, actually. The annual purge. Guys, get ready. Alright. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Stealing jewelry and selling it to the black market because I need the money. Be happy I didn't say murder as an answer. Written by Test Tsukuyomi. Fair enough. I mean, that, to be honest, like, if I were answering this question, it would be like stealing money, like robbing a bank or something. Or like, yeah, just something to make me rich. Cause like, yeah, I mean, why not just get... There's so much, like, if you could get away with any crime, like, why not just get as rich as possible? Because, like, if you steal from certain people, you're not really harming individuals. If you steal money from a bank, you're not actually stealing money from... You're not harming any, like, regular people. You're only stealing from the corporation, because they're required to replace the money for people, because they have insurance on it. So, you're actually not even harming anyone by doing that. You're just stealing from the banks. And no one really loses out on anything meaningful. So you could just... It's a good way to take advantage of the ability to get away with the crime without actually harming anyone. So that's a good idea. Stealing jewelry. That's a good choice too, but I mean, stealing jewelry is more likely to actually harm a regular person, I think, because like normal people can run jewelry stores. But also, like, I don't know, maybe not. I'm not sure how they work, because it might be a store run by like some freaking... I don't know who runs jewelry stores, to be honest. I don't know how that works. But yep, at least you're not doing murder. Murder's bad or something. If you're rich, you're able to get away with things. You are. That's how it works. Money is power in this world. If you have money, you can get away with things. You can... It's all very crazy. Robbing a bank with your yandere boyfriend. Yeah, that is a video I did. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Clearing the world of all evil. Written by... N-Phobia. Was this supposed to be Utopia's name, but like, they just didn't write it properly? Yeah, I mean... Clearing the world of all evil. So wait, do you mean like you're just gonna kill all of them? You're gonna kill all the evil people? Because this is very vague. Clearing the world of all evil. You want the Death Note? You want to become Light Yagami? You know, there's a saying that goes, if you kill a killer, then the amount of killers in the world stays the same. But like, just kill 2. Or 3. What about kill a bunch of killers? That's a solution. Does sound like a pretty big undertaking. Yeah, I mean, even if it was illegal, I don't think you'd be able to. I don't think the law is the thing stopping you here. There's a lot of evil people. You gonna personally go out and kill all of them? Are you that guy? Are you strong like that? As long as you have a positive KD, it's all good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The amount of victims don't stay the same. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just... I'm the guy, pal. Trust me, I'm the guy. Yo, Salad's the guy. Salad is the guy who is going to kill all of the evil people. That's crazy. I think Salad could do it. I believe that. If there's anyone who could do it, it's Salad. I don't think ridding the world of evil would be a crime. Well, listen. When evil people are the ones making the laws, then yes, ridding the world of evil is a crime. Hello, Bakiaro. Yeah, you could, Salad, you could. Oh, hello, Celatenshi. I didn't see when you showed up in chat. I'm very glad to see you back here again. Welcome back, welcome back. Bro, think he light Yagami? Oh, man. I usually don't stream 3 days in a row. I think I'm going to be less talkative. I'm going to have less interesting things to say during the stream because I've streamed 3 days in a row. Because it's like, you have less... I have less streamer energy, I have less cool things to talk about because I've already talked about all of them. So I hope I'm still entertaining. God, those people, fucking people in power trying not to die, SMH, yeah. How dare they try not to die? They should just fall over. And be gone. Alrighty, alrighty. I keep yawning! Okay, okay. Alright, what crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Something involving bank robberies, or stealing money from rich corporations to secure a comfortable future with my beautiful toy box, and also donate some to foundations for science and medicine. Written by Bakiaro. Totally fair. Yeah, I mean, that's literally what I said. That's what I would be doing. I would steal money from banks or some corporation. Because that's not going to harm anyone. These are corporations. You know, the money gets replaced. And you can use all that money to do a lot of things. You could do good things with the money. You could be like a little bit of a Robin Hood. Yeah. Pretty epic. Yeah. We love Baki's island. Why is everyone... There aren't any laws on my island? Why is everyone just on board with his island now? What has happened? You guys at first were like, no, this is weird, and now you guys are all... Now you guys are all... He really convinced you that easily? Bruh. No laws? I meant, no, Kit Kat, no! No! Stay off his island! It can be very convincing, Exhibit. No! Don't go to the island! Exhibit, me and Belle have decided to name our first child Exhibit A. Huh? Damn. Can I be part of your island if I bring people to it? Not you too, Moxie! Islands just have a bad name these days. It's just a resort, Exhibit. I've seen the things that Baki has said on Menhera Monday. It is not a normal island. What island? Epstein's? Close. It's, Baki's. What is bad about having a delicious feast on a private island? Delicious feast. Is that how he put it to you? Is that what he told you? I don't think it's food. Only 3 streams in 3 days. I thought you loved your audience. Maybe someday I'll do one for every day of the week. I think I did that at one point, actually. No, I didn't. It was every other day. Gonna find the Baki files. You don't need to find the fucking Baki files. It's all out in the open. Bro. How dare I'm at work or else I'd be defending Baki. You'd be defending Baki, meanwhile Baki is the one who has said all of the things. You're defending you'd be defending him while he digs his hole deeper. Alright. I always wonder how you can use stolen money if you don't launder it. You do need to launder it. I'd probably just have it all donated to me through Ko-fi. And make it look like it was YouTube donations. Will she defend you, Exhibit? Well, the difference there is that I don't say problematic things. I'm actually, like... Unlike Baki, I'm actually a really safe person. And I don't say weird things. Would Trump being on the Baki files be a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. We already know she likes to defend the difficult to defend guys. Not usually. Exhibit, what about the cartel? What cartel? Alright, let's see. I don't say problematic things. Here are my top 10 pedophiles. Yeah, I mean... No, I never said that. Dude, I like incest because of you, shush. What? No, what? Because of me? Impossible. The cartel you're running? I'm not running a cartel. What? Oh, is that... Yeah, I don't know. I don't say problematic things. 2 seconds later, just collect women. I think I know what I'd do if I could get away with any crime. Collect women. I think that would be a perfect one. Because, like, you know how we have gacha games, right? Like, isn't it, like, just the same as that? Like, why is it... Explain to me why it's illegal. Why is it illegal to collect women in real life, but then it's not to collect women in the games? I think that that's a contradiction. It's not different. I'm just playing gacha in real life. Are they of age? Yes! I only kidnap and enslave adult women, okay? I'm an ethical kidnapper. Okay? I kidnap women and I keep them in my basement, but I do it in an ethical way, okay? I don't break. I do it. It's fully legal. Because these women are not real in games. They're real to me! Baki, Moxie Exhibit. Yeah, like a challenge and defense. Yeah, you really know how to pick them, don't you? Let me play my IRL gacha. Yeah! Let me play my IRL gacha. It's like the MC in Haunting Adeline. I've never read that. I don't know. Only women crying? Why are you saying that like you want to be kidnapped? You want to... Something you want to share with the class, Neon? I was in your harem, so my name was Kitty Nia Girl 458. Eh? Just a field of women grazing. Alright. Stand by gladly, be your guys' knight. Yeah. Knight in shining armor. Alright, next one. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? I would steal evil people's hearts, so that way they would realize the wrongdoings these criminals have done in the world and send themselves to justice. Written by Test Tsukuyomi. That's just the plot of Persona 5. Thing is, I don't think the law is the thing stopping you from doing that. I don't think stealing people's hearts is a thing you can actually do. Well, I mean, it is a thing you can do. You can steal people's hearts. And true, that is illegal, and then if it wasn't illegal, you'd be able to do it more easily, but in real life, stealing people's hearts is called organ trafficking. So, if you want to do that, that's great, if you want to steal evil people's hearts. I don't think that would change what they're doing, though. I mean, I guess it would stop them, right? It would stop them from doing evil things again. It would also stop them from doing anything again. So, I guess what I'm saying is, this is a great idea, but it's probably not going to go how you think it will. My heart was stolen. Should I report it? I guess. You can call the love police. Oh god, not organ harvest down, unknown down! Toy stole my heart? What the fuck? Toy, give it back! You steal their hearts, they just die? Yeah, they do. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Laundering money! I've seen the shows, the movies. I know how to clean money if need be. What to look out for when making fake money and swapping out for clean money. However, lots of people would assume I'd use this money for myself, treat myself to some nice handbags or a vacation, but I wouldn't do either. Instead, I'd use that money to buy and build an entire village with everybody that I would want as my neighbor. I'd love to be able to make some steak or even some lasagna to share with you and chat. We could also do the most intimate thing a neighbor could ever do for me, swapping dessert recipes. Flushed emoji, written by Belle. Yo-ho-ho. That's a very intimate thing for us to do. So, yeah, you'd launder money and then use the money from that to build a village. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I wouldn't want to have... I wouldn't want to be able to launder money. I just want to steal the money. And then just have the money. You know? But then, I mean, you'd have to launder it anyway, wouldn't you? Because all that... You know, the IRS is going to come after your ass. At least be gentle with me first. Eh? Eh? I'll be gentle. Do you want my dessert, Belle? Do you want to eat my dessert? It's really creamy. Yeah, you gotta clean your money, that's right. Heart is stolen by fictional characters, real. Fictional characters are... Yeah, they're a lot more appealing than real people. Unless you find a very special someone. Because the way I'd put it is that... I'm into fictional characters way more often than real people. But whenever I am into a real person, I'm way more into them than I would be with fictional characters. It's like... having a crush on a real person feels way nicer than just, like... having fictional characters to stare at. But also, it's a lot easier to find a fictional character appealing than real people in terms of the frequency of it. Like you really gotta be someone like incredibly special to like appeal to have me like fall in love with you or something. But for me to like find a fictional character appealing, it's like it doesn't take much at all. Pick up at 7. Guys, I got a date. Whoa! Don't forget to bring the cage. Yeah, you gotta bring the cage for Moxie. Keep him in there. IRL crushes suck. They make me cry. It does happen. They call it a crush because your heart gets crushed. But for the hot fictional men that would never break my heart. Yep. Well, listen, we got AIs now. You can fucking simulate the whole thing. Ow. We need more IRL random encounter type people. It's hard to make friends in the real world, if you're not, without... Or what am I saying? It's sometimes harder for adults to make friends if it's not through, like, work or something. Like, unless you have existing... If you don't have existing connections, it's very hard to make friends as an adult, because you gotta, like... You can't really just walk up to strangers in the wild. People tend to not like that very much. I mean, you can, but people don't like that. I'm learning how to collect. It's working. Alright, quick, quick, quick! Take her to the basement. Lock the door. Put the bag over her head. You're so close. Don't mess it up now, Moxie. I'm just glad I actually have someone to hold my heart for me. My neon expert, who's my good organ harvester. Oh, that's sweet. People usually put too many barriers IRL more than I like, huh? Yeah, it sure must suck that people in real life don't react well when you talk about incest and call them daddy and mommy. So yeah, truly we live in a society. It's so fucked up, so unjust. Thing is, I have so many men that would love to date me, but I always pick the ones I can't have. We can be friends, except we can even play Warhammer in between running a train on each other, just casual homies. Yeah. Casual homie stuff. Casual homie stuff. Why don't you just trade women with exhibit, get 2 toys for the price of 1 bell? Yeah, it's like trading cards. It's like you could trade women. You know? Trade your collection. Pretty sure that's just called human trafficking, but we don't talk about that. Fucking terrible society. Can't just walk up to a woman, get on your knees, and beg to be her toilet paper. Exactly! That's so fucked up. Guys, real talk. Why is it that whenever women approach men, men aren't weirded out by it at all, and it's totally fine and cool for women to approach men? But whenever I approach a woman and I ask to be reincarnated as her toilet seat, suddenly I'm the weirdo. Alright, everyone's discussing the terms of some kind of a trade now. Exhibit's toy and Moxie's toy, 2 completely separate toys. Oh, Exhibit, I didn't realize you were such a romantic. I know. One bottoms for Exhibit, 1 bottoms for Moxie. It's the frickin' toy box multiverse. Into the toy-verse. You see, Prague gets it. I promise I'm normal IRL, I swear. Bro. Really now, Prague. It's funny, it's hard for me to imagine that, because like online you're so Prague. Multiple toys. Oh my god, Baki's getting excited. He wants the whole multiverse all over him. Let's read the next one. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? I want to smuggle different plants over state lines with no repercussions. Written by Nate. What do you mean different plants? Hmm? Some green plants? Some green? If it's marijuana's pretty based. Maybe don't... not if it's a cocainer. Not if it's yeah. Like plants, like medicinal plants? Oh, that's what you meant? Like fucking just like medicine and herbs? Thought you meant like drugs to sell appropriately. Okay, well still... Plant smuggling. Next one. Harvest organs. I need them, you know. Written by Unknown. And I think that's a happy face in there. Just the colon is very far away from the bracket. Yeah, Unknown wants organs. Wants his organs. Specifically, wants to give them to Peachy, I think. Part of her organ harvesting operation. Herbs? What about hymns? Very funny. Hymns. Herb green. Oh, got a full one in that time. Who's Peachy's best organ harvester? crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? I would commit fraud, so that nobody would know how deep into corruption I actually am. No one will know. I will always resist. Hehe. Written by Lily/Naya, aka a member of the Resistance. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you can try and hide it. But no one knows. As you say, no one knows how deep into corruption you are. Down unknown, no organ snatching. Yeah, listen, you can take people's organs, but not from us. We want to keep our organs. Mr. Answer, what did she say? Who? Lily? She said, I would commit fraud so that nobody would know how deep into corruption I actually am. No one will know. I will always resist. And then a mischievous face. What do you think of that, Sarah? Affect him with your yawn. He yawns loudly. I do be a yawner. I'm not a goner, I'm a yawner. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Between tickling someone to death or kidnapping a cute male Chinese hottie to possess in my basement, Menhera blush, I would prefer committing a massive tax fraud for more than $1 billion, just to show the IRS or equivalent who's boss, but also have the power to achieve my goals at a macro scale and make the world a better place. Written by the future kidnapper of Wasians, Prague. I see. Well, good luck with that. Tax fraud is pretty cool, pretty based. Approve of that. Yeah, well, good luck finding a cute male Chinese hottie to possess in your basement. Good luck finding that. I never take your organs, Exhibit A. God, I have favoritism, you know. Of course I'm not going to harvest anyone here's organs except for that one time we don't need to talk about. Yeah, that one time that we fell asleep first at the sleepover and you couldn't help yourself. You played a little prank on us. Little where's your liver prank. Chinese basement boyfriend is based as fuck. 早上好生活，现在我有冰淇淋。I also want a cute Chinese hottie in my basement. Good luck finding one. Prague, we can go on our mission together, but then whose basement are you gonna keep the Chinese hottie in? How are you gonna decide? Gonna split? You guys are gonna end up fighting over each other now, once you realize that it's time to take the Chinese hottie home. Who doesn't want a basement full of men? Sally, you shut the fuck up. What do you... Shush. Speaking of Chinese, got high the other day and started speaking in Mandarin for some reason. What? Just a little game of oops, got your kidney. Sorry, whoever that was. I can't see shit in the dark. Yeah, we still don't know who that was, but everything seems fine. We're all still here. Start speaking oranges. You know what you did, Salad. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Blah blah. Ooh. I'm not... Okay, wait. I'm not gonna read this one out, actually. Okay. Okay. Fuck's sake, bro. No. What the fuck, dude? Um... Okay. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Flying internationally illegally. Rather it be no plane ticket or passport. Imagine being so sneaky and being able to get on a plane and avoid any questions. My plans for traveling failed all because my passport was delayed, and also terrible at planning things, so that's why I bring this up. Another reason is because I don't think this is a crime anyone could get away with so easily. Written by Kit Kat. Oh man, that must suck. I've always... Because that's the thing, like, I've made travel plans before in the past, and I've been, like, so, like, anxious and worried, because, like, you can... If you mess up even just one thing, like, you just don't go on the trip. Like, either something wrong with your passport, or, like, you wrote the name wrong on the travel website when you were ordering your plane ticket, or, like, you just missed a certain... It's like, there's so many things that can go wrong, where they just won't let you travel. And it's fucked up, because you lose all the money you paid for the ticket, and then you don't get to do a whole thing you planned, and it's shit like that, so... Yeah, but I mean... They don't make it easy. They don't, and I think they almost like it whenever you fuck things up because they get more money. But the passport stuff makes sense, because, like, that's more of a law than anything to do with the airports. But yeah, I mean, that's a good thing to do. Just getting free travel everywhere, that would be pretty awesome. Because you could get to... This one's less materialistic in terms of, like, just getting money, right? You want to explore the world, you want to travel around, go on adventures. That's a good thing to do. I would rather just steal the money, though, than use the money to travel places. You want to know? I can't. No. I'm gonna get cancelled for having laughed at it. Like, it's not the kind of thing. Anyway, we're just gonna have to move along, fellas. Alright. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Kill all political leaders. Oh, no, not all. Kill political leaders in Minecraft. Or in my salad. It's good that you did say in Minecraft, because you were almost getting a little bit political there, and talking about, killing political leaders. But you mentioned in Minecraft, so it's okay. Fair enough. Yeah. We can kill political leaders in Minecraft. Very true. How could it be worse than my... It was legitimately worse than yours. No. What? What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Human trafficking. Human trafficking. I'd traffic Belle to the UK and take care of her, and definitely not be a yandere or anything. Love Heart, written by Sam. Belle, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this, Belle? Is this something... Is this a good thing to you, Belle? Saw the forbidden exhibit pants? What? Yo, Belle is so eager to get kidnapped. Holy crap. You looked at here, Sam. Enjoy. What crime would you commit if you could get away with it, and why? Wet humping in public. Okay, hear me out. I think that it should be legal to have sex in public in specific areas and restricted sections. The idea that two consenting adults could be put on the sex offenders list for getting caught fucking in a forest is stupid and dumb. Imagine having to knock on your neighbor's door and being like, hey, they're nice to meet you, I'm a registered sex offender, for literally plowing your own wife in your own car. Just a bunch of Fs. If you know who it is, you're a real one. Hey. Hey. Well, guys, well, guys. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Yeah, Mark, yeah. Did he, is that a story he told, like, publicly? Sarah. So I forgot if that was something that Moxie told me, like, privately, or if it was something he talked about publicly on a stream. Moxie's such a quirky sex offender. For real. It was during an Andy and Laylee stream with Peachy. Oh. He said the thing, I tricked him? What do you mean? Oh, you made me... No. No. I admitted to it, no. No. Alright. Oh, frick, that was actually the last one. We freaking... I didn't realize that was at the end of them. Cool. I have a good memory, Baki. Remembering when that came up. Baki definitely getting that clip, ain't he? No! I probably said weirder things, though. Probably said weirder. That couple has matching charges. How cute. Yeah. The last one you forgot, read the forbidden one, sir. Once. Yeah, anyway, guys. Posted my answer in chat like 5 times, so I guess if you saw it, you saw. Yeah. Wait, did you post something different in chat to anything? Was the one, no, the one that was in the actual Google Doc wasn't actually your one, was it? They just pretended to be you. I get a moose drunk. Alright, fine, guys, you want me to read it out? You guys can't cancel me for reading this out. I've probably said strange... I mean, I've said strange things. I just don't use this... I tend to not use this kind of wording. Yeah, okay. Fine, yeah, I'm gonna read... Thing is, I've talked about things of this nature. It's just I don't use this kind of wording, right? I usually, like... Okay, here's the answer. So, what crime would you commit if you get away with it, and why? And the answer is... blah blah, something about incest, maybe rape. Normally I don't use that word. I usually stay away from that. We talk about the molester dogs, that's different, because they're funny and goofy, and they're dogs. I don't know. It just feels like a step up to be using that word. And also, it's like, who the fuck wrote this? No. So yeah, do you see why I didn't read it out now? You guys can't blame me. This was on you. Yeah, exactly. Just gonna find out who the fuck that was. Yeah, what the fuck? Who's... Bro, someone here needs to be on a freaking list, man. Yeah. Yeah, we can do some. Yeah, we gotta hunt them down. All right. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We've all had a very cool, fun time. We've all had some cool answers, living the life, existing in the place. So, anyone got any final words before I disappear forever? Yeah, it's true. I have said way worse. I just don't use that wording. Like I'll be like, oh guys, haha, top 10 pedophiles, fucking, you know. But like, it's usually, I don't know. It's different. It feels different. Yes, bye-bye. Alright. Thank you all for being here, and without further ado, I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.